Yeah. Okay. Now, these are the 5 levels of friendship. First level is called as Udasina. Okay. So, what does that mean? It means being neutral, indifferent to the good or bad happening to the other. Sometimes they were friends, but later they can turn out to become enemies also. Now, such one good example we can learn from the history from Mahabharata again is, who is this personality here you can see? Huh? Who is that? Anybody can take a guess?
Mataji, can Gorangi sir?
Yeah. Shambhavi and Raga, turn on your videos. I want all of your videos to be on. Turn on your videos. Yes, Gaurangi, who is it?
Mataji, Dronacharya.
Yes, very good. It is Dronacharya. Okay. So now here I will tell you one story now. All of you are interested to listen to a story?
Dronacharya and Drupada Maharaj story.
Yeah. Okay. That's nice. If you know already, that's good. But there might be some points which you might not be knowing. Then learn. Now, you know, Dronacharya and Drupada were studying together, okay, in Gurukul. And they were good friends when in their childhood. And one such time as a child, Drupada told Dronacharya that, I'm so happy to have you as my friend. And now I'm a prince, but later I'm going to become a king. So at any point of time, if you need any help, you can come to me. So this is what Drupada had told to Dronacharya when they were in Gurukul. As a child, both of them, they were good friends. Then days passed, they passed out of Gurukul and, Drupada went on to become a king. And here, Dronacharya was a poor Brahmana. And he was so poor that, Ashwathama, his son, they did not have even milk was there to even to give to Ashwathama. They were so poor. And once what happened was, Ashwathama was playing with some of his friends, okay, boys, and then they feed him something, okay, and he runs and come and tell to his mother, today I had milk. Like that, he'll be fully excited and he will come and share to his mother that he had milk. And his mother asked, like, who gave? Then she told, like, Ashwathama told that, the two friends with whom I was playing, they gave me. And then actually what would have happened was when Ashwathama had that, there was little white color was still stuck towards on his lips. Okay. And then his mother touches and sees. And then she realizes that actually it was not milk. They had mixed it was some grain was there stuck to his mouth too. Milk, there is no grain, right? So, but it was stuck there. So, what happened? It was all actually they had given some maida, some white powder mixed with water, and they had given. And Ashwathama had not even tasted milk in his life till at that time. He was already around 5 years old. So, Dronacharya was actually in a way so poor, but in knowledge wise, very, very rich. Now what happened, seeing this condition like this, Kripi, that is Dronacharya's wife, tells that I remember you once telling that your good friend Drupada had told you that if any help you need, you can come to me. So why don't you go to him and ask for some help? So Dronacharya listens. Okay, then he also thinks that because he's so poor and he's not able to take care of his family also, so he decides to go and meet his friend. Now he goes to the kingdom of Drupada, and there, to his surprise, Drupada insults Dronacharya in the whole sabha. in the assembly of all, different people who were sitting, right, in front of all of them, Drupada insults Dronacharya. What are you talking? When I was a child, I had told something and you've taken that only as a seriously and come shamelessly asking for help. You poor Brahmana, get out of from my kingdom. So this way he insults. So you see, when they were child, they were friends. But you see how now, because he was poor, Drupada kicks him out of his kingdom. So this was a great, great, great insult for Dronacharya. Then Dronacharya decides to leave the kingdom only because the king was Drupada. Right now, he insulted him like that, so he leaves the kingdom. And he will be going towards Hastinapura. And there, what happens? You see, the Kauravas and the Pandavas, they were all playing, and suddenly one ball will fall into the well. And they were all thinking, like, how they will take the ball out from the well. Okay, at that time, Dronacharya comes there. And they were all anxiously waiting, now what this Brahmana will do. So what he did was, he just picked up, few straws on the ground, okay, few straw, grass from the ground, and he just held it in front of him and chanted few mantras, and he threw into the well. And it exactly went and, like, it became like an arrow and it got stuck to that ball. Then again he took one more grass, then he chanted the mantra, and again he threw. So like that, one after the other he threw, and it became like a arrow and became like a chain. Okay, all the straws or the grass. Okay, and then like a rope, like a chain, he then pulled out the ball. So the Pandavas and the Kauravas, they were astonished to see this kind of, bravery. So they were so happy, and they ran to Bhishma and they tell what happened as they were playing. So that time, Bhishma got to know. Actually, Bhishma and Dronacharya also had taken Siksha from Parashurama. Okay, they had learned the skills of army, okay, from Parashurama. So he knew that this could be his good old friend Dronacharya only. So then Bhishma Dev immediately comes to the spot there, and he was so happy to see him, and he tells that why don't he train all of his grandchildren. So Dronacharya also was very happy. He was anyways jobless, homeless. So now he got occupation, right? And in this way, he was employed in the Hastinapur, okay, in the kingdom of Hastinapura as a trainer. In what? In all learning the archery, the weapons. Okay. So Dronacharya trains all of them so nicely, so nicely. All of them become very, very experts in each of the skills that they learned. Now, when it came to the point of Guru Dakshina, so Dronacharya, all his students, they go to the Dronacharya and ask them, like, ask the teacher, what do you want as a Guru Dakshina? That time Dronacharya tells his Guru Dakshina would be, only thing is that they have to go to the kingdom of Drupada, drag him and tie him and get him like a dog to me. That will be the Guru Dakshina. Okay. So then the Duryodhana and all his brothers, they were all excited. They said, yes, oh my dear teacher, we will definitely do it. It is so easy. We will go and get Drupada. So then Duryodhana along with all his brothers, they will go. Okay. So Pandavas also will be, will be leaving to go. But then Yudhishthira Maharaj tells that, let us not go now, let us wait. Let Duryodhana and his brothers, who are also powerful, but still they don't know the power of Drupada. They are thinking that he is some just ordinary king. But no, he's a Maharathi. He's very, very powerful, and he had so many thousands of soldiers. So let these Duryodhana and his brothers, let them destroy their kingdom, at least half of the soldiers, and Drupada also will be little weak and tired. So at that time, we will go and attack Drupada. It will be easier to capture him. So that is what happened. So Duryodhana, all his brothers, they will go, they will have a great fight, but they will not be able to capture Drupada. And after that, Pandavas will go. And at this time, Pandavas will be able to capture Drupada, and they bring in front of Duryodhana, Dronacharya. Okay. And that time, now Dronacharya tells that, now you see, my disciples, my followers, my students have brought you here. You have been caught, you have been captured. Okay. Do you think if I would have fought with you, you would have won the battle? Definitely not. The thing is that now I want to make you as a friend. So now you have been captured. So whatever belongs to you belongs to me. So your kingdom also belongs to me now. However, because I want to make you as a friend, so I will give you my half of the kingdom to you now. So now we are equals. So will you accept my friendship? So Drupada had no choice than to accept the friendship. So he accepts, okay, the friendship of Dronacharya. But inside he was burning, he was fuming. He was like, okay. So, but inside he was fuming. He had become very, very, very inimical towards Dronacharya. But outside he told like, okay, we will be friends. But then later when Drupada goes back to his palace, then he does an yajna for begetting a son who will be born just to kill Dronacharya. Okay, and that is how Drishtadyumna and Draupadi were born from the yajna that was performed by King Drupada. So now if you see in this whole story, they were friends, then they had that revenge to take on each other, but yet later though they were again became friends, but yet they were not so good as a friend, right? So this is Udasina.